Devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand. Call
What's up? How's everybody doing? Welcome to RossonARI TV. It is game day. Milan goes to the Maradona to face Napoli. This is a game of the top four. Napoli is up there with the pack. Milan is up there with the pack. Inter solidifies its first place until next week, with the winner, Thuram's winner against Roma. Juventus with the last gasp goal stays up there in the race. Now it is time for Milan and Napoli to fight it out for the 3 points. And these 3 points, even though still early, even Allegri said it yesterday in his post-match, it's still too early for any kind of game, any kind of thing to really dictate the title race. But being up there is the good thing right now. Being up there brings you energy. Being up there brings you positivity. Being up there gives you the sense of being competitive, being one of the top runners. So that is important. It is important to stay up there and be with the forerunners of this marathon, which is the Serie A. Anyway, Napoli-Milan, very interesting game. This is the third game in a row that we play against a big team. Maybe on paper, pedigree wise or whatever wise, Napoli should probably be the weakest of these three, but not really. Napoli is a very strong team, albeit they're missing Osimhen and Juan Jesus. So two starters are not in the starting 11, and they're not even on the bench. But regardless, Napoli deployed a pretty strong formation, maybe minus the defense, and we'll talk about that in a second before the game starts. What's up? Let me say hi to everybody. What's up, Quasi? How you doing, my man? Hamza, how you doing? Wisconsin Geo. Has Milan recovered after midweek? I don't know. We'll find out today. For the record, I have Napoli to score first. They won that vengeance for last season. We'll see what happens. Forza Milan, Alex. Forza Milan. Dan 999999. No. Forza Milan, let's go. Insert generic Roma Serie A champions joke. Guys, it doesn't look like Roma is going to win the Scudetto at this rate. But okay, so there goes that. Fazel Ali, yo, what's up? Feel bad for Ali at this point. Ali is still young. So let's talk about the formations. Let's look at these formations. This is how Milan is going to be deploying. So basically, you have the defense is probably our strongest defense, right? It's the Scudetto winning defense. The Hernandez, Kalulu, Tomori, Calabria, Mike Magnan. That is the composition of that impenetrable defense that won us the Scudetto 10 or 11 games with no goals conceded. The midfield is Musa, Krunic, Reindeers. A midfield that is still inexperienced in Serie A minus Krunic, but a midfield where we have a lot of questions when it comes to without the ball. How does this team look like when we don't have the ball? So that is something that we have to look at. Up top, we have our starting 11 trio, Pioli's best trio, Leao, Giroud, Pulisic. So I would say our defense and our attack, it's the best we can offer. Midfield, we have elements missing. Of course, Benacer, Loftus-Cheek is missing. And maybe we're missing an extra midfielder we should have gotten in the market. So all the questions are going to go to the midfield today, as usual. As far as Napoli have a defense that I think is definitely penetrable. I think Leao can have a field day, especially on his side, where he's going to have Di Lorenzo and Ramani defending him. We've seen Leao really take advantage of the spaces Napoli gives you. And Napoli will give you spaces because Napoli is a team that does like to bring the ball forward, is a courageous team, and likes to play courageous football, which is also what Milan does. So it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be friction amongst two teams that play a very similar style. This year, maybe Napoli playing even a little bit more similar to Milan. Last year, Napoli was full on attack, no questions asked. This year with Garcia, looks like Napoli has maybe taken a step back, a little bit more on the defensive side, more direct, but still a lot of quality. If we look at the Napoli midfield, we have a lot of quality in that Napoli midfield. Lobotka, Zielinski, and Elmas. That is a very good midfield. So just on paper, my guess is that the midfield battle will be won by Napoli today, but that's just a guess. We will see how the game goes. Up top, Napoli, Politano, Raspadori, Viceverasquiglia. Very, very technical forward trio. Raspadori as a false nine and Politano as a winger playmaker. Verasquiglia as a winger playmaker. So a lot of playmaking in this. It's going to be very similar to the PSG game. Since Milan likes to give space to our attackers due to the way we play, if we give space to these three, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be a very long night. So we have to be careful not to give these players the one-on-ones, the 2v1s. And if we can stay compact and then just take them on, I'm assuming they're going to have most of the possession because they have a better midfield and they have better players to keep the ball. So we have to take advantage of a counterattack, and this is a perfect game for Leao to redeem himself, especially because he's been getting a lot of criticism in the media because he's not attacking goal enough. He doesn't take enough shots. Gazzetta dello Sport had a huge piece about it, and showing the stats between the left wingers Leao was going to be facing in these games. Mbappe takes 3 times as many shots on goal than Leao. Same thing with Vice Verasquillo, just a little bit less than Mbappe. As far as crosses, Leao is the one that does the most crosses. So Leao has gotten down his attack the outside game, but now he has to focus on attack the inside, and that will make him a complete player. This is a good game for him to kind of redeem himself a little bit and attack the goal, because we've seen Di Lorenzo against fast players, he struggles. We've seen Ramani against fast players, he struggles. And in that space of the field, I think Leao can have a field day if he is fully tuned to the game. All right. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Game has started. Let's set ourselves up. So Milan with the red and black shorts. Let's see how Milan possess the ball. Good play here between Musa. Just falls on his ass. Nobody was a ghost. Got tackled by a ghost or something. Milan win the ball in a good area. Milan on the attack. Good football by Milan here. Good 1-2s. Good football by Milan. Let's see what they can do. Leao to well defended by Ramani. Now, of course, this is where Milan has to be careful in transition. If you just looking at that action, Milan brought almost the whole team up front. Let's see how Napoli responds. We got Vice Verasquillo. It's going to be the duel between Vice and Calabria. Vice coming in. Vice attacking the goal. This is what I'm saying. This is what we want to see Leao do. And he comes in the box, attacks, and even if he doesn't get it, just do it. Sooner or later, you're going to get one. Let's see what Leao does now. Okay, he is going in the middle. Leao to Giroud. Giroud lays it off. Tried to lay it off to Theo, but it didn't work out. Krunic on the ball. Krunic. Reindeers. The pace is good, guys. Milan looks like they're up for it, guys. Milan looks like they're up for it. Let's see how this proceeds. Musa with the shot. Giroud with the ball in the box. Ooh, what an opportunity for Milan, guys. Milan asking all the questions. Milan asking all the right questions right now. Wow, Ramani with the save, but here Milan, guys, is pushing. Milan already could have gotten a goal here and be 1 up. So we have Krunic and Theo Hernandez on the corner kick. Another corner for AC Milan. Yes, right now Milan looking good. Milan looking like they're up for it. They wanna make things. They want to make shit happen. It's a good approach to be aggressive from the start, kind of set the pace, but of course you have to keep it. That is a big thing. Sooner or later, Napoli will have their momentum as well. Pulisic v Varasquilla. Varasquilla gets the ball off of Pulisic, and it is a throw-in for Napoli. Joel says Leao is a superstar of his team. He's not a U21 baby anymore. Bro needs to get his shit together. Yeah, he definitely needs to step it up. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Napoli pegged in their own box, essentially. Milan with a very high press, but effective one right now, keeping Napoli at bay. It looks like Milan is a team right now that is asking the questions. Calabria with the throw in. Another throw in for Calabria. Milan's looking until we get a red card. Yeah, right. Okay, now Milan starting from the back. Tomori, only Kalulu. No, now everybody in Napoli's half. Reindeers. Only Kalulu in the back. Kalulu being tasked with last man. Kalulu. To Calabria, all the way back to Banyan. Milan just taking their time, waiting for Napoli to open up. This is intelligent football from Milan right now. Kalulu. Calabria tries the vertical pass. Good layoff from Giroud. Musa. Good footwork from Musa. Goes back to Krunic. It's all Milan right now. Leao in a more central position. Tomori with a vertical pass to nobody. Maybe should be a little bit more patient, Tomori. Okay, let's see how Napoli responds to Milan's press. Milan is pressing high, but Napoli doesn't mind when a team presses high. For them, it's not a problem. As a matter of fact, they go through Raspadori and Vicha. Look, Vicha, very dangerous play from Napoli. But those two, we got to watch out for Raspadori and Vicha. Very tricky players. Now, this time it's Napoli's turn to keep the ball and peg us down. Oh, good feet there from Elmas, I believe. Now Napoli holds the ball. I think Napoli will be the team that holds the ball the most in this game, which is better for us. You can tell that technically they have something more. Vicha, straight on the offense, and that duel is going to be an interesting duel. But I think what Vicha does is something that Leao should do. If you look at Vicha, he gets a ball and he just attacks the box and he runs towards the goal. He's not running away from the goal. Leao probably has even better attributes to do that. He just needs to tune his mindset and attack the box, attack the goal, rather than run away from the goal and put the ball back in. Another corner from Napoli. Goal kick for AC Milan. This is going to be looks like it's going to be a very good game. Napoli not having Anguissa is definitely a big miss off the ball. Milan can take advantage of that. Notice how Napoli is not pressing as crazy. Well, now they are. Now they're pressing. Let's see if Musa loses the ball from a high press. Zielinski wins it back. Raspadori. Di Lorenzo. Lobotka. Politano. Wow. So we just saw something very interesting right there. Napoli with a aggressive high press. Milan lost the ball. We don't want to see that. Di Lorenzo puts the ball in. Another corner for Napoli. In this, the momentum has gone all on Napoli's side at the moment. It's going to be a back and forth game. This is going to be a back and forth game. Corner kick for Di Lorenzo. For Napoli, Di Lorenzo gets himself a corner kick. Leao deep, defending deep. Zelinski with a corner. Courageous defensive play there from Kalulu. Very courageous. Napoli keep the possession. I'm assuming Krunic is going to be on. No, it looks like Reindeers is going to be the player on Lobotka. Stopping Lobotka is a very big, important. He's a keystone for the way Napoli plays. So it looks like Reindeers is the player that has been assigned to mark Lobotka. Vicha back to Mario Rui. Right now, Napoli playing the patient game, and usually, I think Napoli. Let's say Milan on the high press now, but no can do. Napoli just got out of that press really easily. Napoli on the attack. Elmas to Mario Rui. Oh, Elmas to Lobotka. Di Lorenzo in the center of the pitch. Di Lorenzo. Zelinski with a mistake. Maybe we can take advantage of this. Reindeers, good play from Reindeers. Giroud, excellent opening. This is exactly what we want to see. Leao. I don't think Leao will get a foul for that. Leao just runs into Di Lorenzo and dives on the floor. He's not going to get a foul for that. Rare mistake by Zelinski in the midfield. Meret finds Di Lorenzo always open. Very interesting. This side is going to be very open. There's not going to be much press on this side, it looks like, on Leao's side. Teo Hernandez is playing deep. So that side is going to be open. Elmas. Milan trying to high press. Decent containment. Lobotka toying with Reindeers, but Reindeers is on him. Lobotka finds. Oh my lord, guys! They're opening us up like a fucking pumpkin, dude. Vicha, Raspadori. This is Napoli just cooking, guys, right now. Luckily, Vicha made a mistake, but they're opening us with a lot of ease. They're opening us up with a lot of ease. Our press is basically, it's like it's not there. It's like it doesn't exist. The press is pretty much non-existent for Napoli. So far, from what I'm seeing, I think Pioli did a good job in asking Theo to stay back, because if Theo goes forward, all right, Milan on the ball. It's a free kick for Milan. Tomori to Mike. Now let's see the difference on how Milan are able to build from the back to the top. Kalulu comes forward. They lose the ball. Milan loses the ball right away. Luckily, it's a free kick. But you can see Milan with no ideas coming forward. No ideas coming forward. The spacing is bad. Players are not showing. There's no courage in the midfield. Players are not asking for the ball. It seems that Milan has to play this. This has to be a very tactical game for Milan to get anything out of it. They have to be very careful and hit them in the right time, because when Napoli will have the ball, they're going to keep it until they make the mistake. But let's see, guys. Let's see, because you don't need to be the team with the best possession to win in football. Honestly, you just have to be the more clinical team. You got to take shots and be clinical. That's it. Kalulu. Our press is way too high. I would probably bring it down as well, because up there the press is pointless. Kind of like what Napoli is doing. They're not really pressing the defenders, but they will press as soon as the ball is going to go down to the strikers. Krunic. Let's see if Milan can come forward. Good ball. No can do. Krunic tried to look for Hernandez, but the ball goes way out. Lobotka to Mario Rui. Now let's see how Milan responds. Milan doing the same thing right now. I think they've understood that high press is pretty much, super high press is pretty much pointless. They're going to do the exact same thing. They're going to wait a little bit before they're going to start pressing. The difference is that Napoli is more patient, and they don't care if they have to possess the ball a little bit more. For them, it's not a problem. But we can force mistakes. As a matter of fact, we did. And that's the key right there. We got to be patient too in our press. Krunic with some good movement off the ball. Napoli wins the ball back. I'm really liking this game so far. Tactical, technical, high-level game so far. High-level game. Oh, Vicha tries a super touch with a long ball from Zelensky, the Ukrainian president. Kalulu, guys, bent down, squatting down. Looks like he has some kind of pain. Now, remember, we don't have Kjaer. Kjaer got injured. Another muscle fatigue victim. Uh-oh. So we have Chow. Is Chow available for this game? I don't think so. He got a red card. So who is available for this game? Pellegrino. I guess Pellegrino would be the next defender available. Maybe today we're going to finally see Pellegrino. We'll see Kalulu on the floor right now. Looks like he hurt himself. He was squatting down. So it looks like Pellegrino might be the player coming in if Kalulu can't continue. I don't think there's any other players that... By the way, guys, some very good news. The Primavera won against Sampdoria today, 2-1. Guys, the Primavera is cooking like crazy. They've only lost one game so far in the whole season, including the Youth Champions League. This Primavera team is a contender for the championship. Guys, Pellegrino coming in. It looks like Pellegrino is going to make his debut. Milan lose another piece. Kalulu. Difficult task for Pellegrino to face Raspadori and Vichaverasquilla on that side. I think an impossible task. Let's see how much personality this kid has. It's going to be a big, big game for him. A big game. Calabria center back and Florenzi right back. All right, so let's see what Pellegrino is all about. We get to see Pellegrino for the first time. And if we lose another defender, then we go into the Primavera. Bartesaghi probably is next. No, I think he's injured too. Oh my Lord, Vice Verasquilla just doing whatever. Man, what a player Vice is. What a player. Oof. Napoli got really close here with an opportunity. Raspadori, if he was 1 inch taller, he probably could have reached it. He was offside anyway. Raspadori was offside anyway, so it wouldn't have been a goal. But it looks like Raspadori and Micho Verasquilla are up for it. On our side, Giroud so far has been looking good with his layoffs. Then Leao, of course, will always be a danger. But Pulisic, very silent so far. Nothing from Pulisic. Very shy. Has not shown himself. We haven't seen much from Pulisic on this side. Let's see. Pellegrino with the ball. Pellegrino makes a mistake here. Politano wins the ball back. Pellegrino, no, this is not the kind of game Pellegrino wants to debut in. Milan, as always, quite unlucky when it comes to injuries. It seems to be the curse of this decade. Pellegrino right away with the jitters, butterflies in his stomach. Bambi on ice. "21 minutes in. Okay, let's see how Milan does in building with the ball. Theo. Back to Pellegrino. Scope in the field. Finds Mike Maignan. He's free right now. Napoli not really pressing. Tomori to Calabria. Milan just being patient in the back, and they should be patient in the back. They just need to. Sooner or later, a channel is going to open up. Hernandez makes one of his runs. It's good so far. He gains some space momentum. Musa tries the inside dribble, gets fouled in the middle of the park. Musa is trying. Leao to Theo. Back to Rangers. Theo on the ground. He's asking for the foul, but no foul given. Rangers. Cross. Giroud. And it's a goal. Let's go. 1-0 from Giroud, guys. Let's go. 1-0 from Giroud. Great play here. Great play for Milan. Pulisic gets his assist, guys. Pulisic was silent this whole time. He got his opportunity there. It's good goal. Onside. Excellent stuff. 1-0 for Milan. Great goal from Giroud. All right, now this means that Napoli is going to have to attack, and they're going to give us even more space in the back. Giroud seems to score against Napoli every single game he plays against this team. He's always a menace. 1-0 for Milan in a moment where Napoli had gained momentum also. So great timing for Milan to get the goal. Let's see if there's going to be a reaction now. Napoli going in long for Vicha. Elmas, Lobotka. Opportunity for Milan. Milan on the counter. Leao. This is what we want. Leao. But he kind of runs into a Napoli player. Hernandez. Politano. Mike Magnan with a Mike Baresi, Pirlo Magnan. Great defensive play from Magic Mike. Takes a ball away from Politano. Great play from Magnan, guys. Magnan keep us in the game right now with an excellent play. Really good cross from Pulisic. Quality cross from Pulisic. And this is what we've been asking of Pulisic. Big plays against big teams. And right now he has delivered so far. Leao with a good layoff. Right now momentum is on Milan's side. Milan has the momentum in this current moment. Pioli and Florenzi. Orsato pissed off at Pioli for some reason. Game has been stopped. Game has been stopped. Currently, right now, Milan leading 1-0 with the goal of the usual Giroud. Excellent header from Giroud. Was a good header, difficult to save. It wasn't a header straight in the middle of the goalkeeper. It was slightly to the side of the goalkeeper, and those are very difficult to save. So excellent execution from Giroud. And Giroud has been playing good since minute 1. All his touches have been good. Ironically enough, Pulisic has been completely absent, but he had that one opportunity to make something happen, and he found Giroud there. So excellent play from Pulisic. Great job from the right side today and the center forward. He found Giroud right between the defenders. Great job from Pulisic. And it also looks like if Barrett would have deflected that ball, it could have gone also, most likely could have gone in the path of Leao, and Leao could have got him the rebound. Giroud, again, really good play from Giroud. Vicha coming forward. Vicha. Oh, Lord. Napoli just miss a crazy opportunity. Open goal for Politano, but Vicha takes on his players. Great ball from Vicha. Milan is graced right now, guys. We are graced. Politano, open goal, misses it. Thank God. Thank God, guys. Open goal, Politano misses it. But obviously, Napoli is going to create. Lobotka to Meret. Napoli playing dangerous football here. Musa with the press. A la Salamakers. Elmas comes forward. Elmas with a cross in the middle. Elmas, Di Lorenzo. Throw in. Good defensive display from Milan and good offensive display from Napoli as well. Really good game of football. Good spot for Italian football. This is a good game for Italian football because we're seeing some high-level plays. We're seeing some high-level quality from both games. Are Israeli bombing Napoli? No, it's back now. The game has been back for a while now. Hernandez. Politano to Raspadori. Raspadori, mamma mia, che jugador. Raspadori, che jugador, Raspadori. Raspadori with the ball, but to nobody. But what a play from Raspadori. And he continues. Imagine, guys, we could have gotten Raspadori instead of CDK. We went to get CDK instead. Ramani, back to Meret. Milan pressing the goalkeeper. They're going all in. At this point, Milan is not going to go against its DNA. They are going to do a high press. They are going to play their game. They're winning, playing their own game, so why not? Good job from Vicha, winning the ball back. Napoli tries the impossible goal, but you're not going to be able to catch Mania like that. As long as Napoli does these kind of things, try to score from halfway line, it's good for us. The U.S. agreed for a ceasefire. Calabria coming forward to Pulisic. Pulisic shielding the ball. Good job from Pulisic coming back in the midfield. Spreading the ball to Rangers. Good movement from Rangers. Opens the ball up for Musa. Milan coming forward in a nice, organized fashion, methodical fashion. Musa. Calabria with a cross. Giroud again, guys. 2-0 Giroud killing it. 2-0. Wow. Giroud. Grandpa Giroud, guys. Grandpa Giroud from assist from Calabria. Great assist from Calabria. The right side cooking today. The right side is cooking today. What a goal. What a play, guys. What a play. It started from the back. Musa, good job here. Well, actually Mario Rui passes the ball back to Calabria. Calabria with a perfect cross, and Giroud just takes on Ramani. No issue. Ramani, easy day, easy money for Giroud against Ramani. Giroud is Napoli's worst nightmare. Giroud started the game off strong today. His layoffs have been good. All his touches been good. He's in the mood. Great response from Milan after the situation with the Champions League. 2-0. 30 minutes in, it is already 2-0 for Milan. Giroud is just killing it in the middle. At this point, let's see what happens. Napoli has to open up even more now. This is going to give Milan even more opportunities to bring this game home. What a debut for Pellegrino. Lobotka. Vicha, back to Zielinski. Lobotka. Napoli shell-shocked. Milan confident. Milan defending and the defensive posture, carrying themselves on the field with confidence, chest up. You can see it. The team right now is looking good, is looking strong. Napoli just going gung-ho. Di Lorenzo. Raspadori. Good job here from Leao. Wins the ball back. Watch out here, guys. Oh, this is perfect. Leao coming forward. Leao with a lot of space. What does he do? He goes on the outside. Leao, why do you attack? Just go inside, Leao. Take it, my man. Guys, what a game, guys. We're watching some excellent football here. Now try the back heel, but no can do. And this is what we want to see from Leao. This is what we want to see. This is what I mean. Sorry, this is not what we want to see. We want to see Leao attack the goal. Give it a shot, man. Try. Try. Musa, 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 Musa. Pulisic, 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 Pulisic. Good. Patient from Pulisic. Tries the shot. Musa, Musa, Leao. Leao, 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 Leao. In the box, in the box. What is Leao doing, guys? How is Leao playing like this? Musa, big game from Musa, guys. Very good game from Musa. Good game from Pulisic. He came into the game, got some confidence after that assist. Milan now playing with confidence. Good play here from Giroud. Giroud has been the best player on the pitch by far. All his touches have been great, and 2 goals. Musa, Musa, Musa. Really good play between the two Americans, Musa and Pulisic. Milan is cooking right now. That right side is playing football. The right side is playing football. The left side, I don't know what the hell is going on the left side, but the right side today is playing football, and it is paying off. Crazy, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Oh, Calabria with a what a play, what a defensive play from Calabria, guys. Calabria has been also excellent. He got the assist. He's doing a very good job defending a very difficult player there, but takes a game. Let's see Pulisic. Pulisic comes forward with the ball. Pulisic back to Krunic. Krunic goes to Tomori. Tomori to Pellegrino. Debut for Pellegrino, guys. First time, first game in Serie A. Now with a good diagonal vertical. Napoli guys have lost the plot. In this moment, Napoli has completely lost the plot. Milan is the dominating team right now by far. What good job here from Calabria. Good play from Calabria. What a play from Calabria. Tries to look for the middle player, but Calabria on fire right now. Musa with the cross inside, but straight in the hands of Meret. Imagine if Inter Milan last day of the season title decided match and they dominate the Milans. Let's see. Let's see if Milan can get there. Let's see if Milan can get there. Napoli coming forward. Napoli coming forward. In this moment, Milan doesn't really need to press obsessively anymore. They can start to manage their game. They can start to manage their feet. They can start to manage their energies and use those energies to kill the game off and to keep them at bay. So Milan should start getting in that mode, but without sacrificing the counterattack or trying to score more. Viceverasquiglia on the ball. Goes back to Mario Rui. Mario Rui to Lobotka. Lobotka. Lobotka to Zielinski. Lobotka. Ramani. 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 On the ball, Ramani. On the ball, Ramani. Where was this Milan in the PSG game? Good question. Good question. We're not clinical. against the PSG. But PSG have a better defense. That's for sure. PSG have a better defense. Zielinski to Mario Rui. Mario Rui puts the ball in the middle, but there's no jumpers. There's no jumpers. Milan. The difference today has been the headers. That's been the headers. Ooh, great play from Pulisic. Pulisic playing great football now. Reindeers just, I don't know what he was trying to do. Tried to go for the shot. Maybe should have waited for the overlap while Pulisic was coming in. That probably would have been a smarter play there. Pulisic was open. But Rangers tried to go in for the goal. It's okay, let him try. He at this point, try and shoot. The players need to try and shoot. They need to attack the goal. Tomori. By the way, guys, Pellegrino is playing on the left. Tomori is on the right. So Pellegrino is specifically a left center back player. If he even takes the position of Tomori, means that if Tomori and Pellegrino play together, Pellegrino supersedes the left side. Maybe he's more comfortable there, left-footed player. Tomori, right-footed player that plays on the left. Krunic. Milan now managing the ball very nicely. Really good play from Krunic to look for Calabria. Very good, smart, intelligent play from Calabria. Napoli seems to be one of Calabria's favorite meals. Leao switches. Milan playing now, slowing the game down. There's no urgency for Milan. Defending with the ball is probably the smartest thing you can do. So Milan can definitely slow down the game. Giroud in tune with his teammates, dummies, left, right, good movement from Giroud. Milan is looking really good. The team looks in tune. The team looks really good. Hernandez with a cross. Rangers in, but nothing. Rangers with an opportunity to bring a 3. Milan right now carving Napoli open. The team is in tune. The strings are all connected. The network is connected. They're finding each other. Napoli has completely lost its confidence. Milan at this point in the driver's seat. Milan in the driver's seat. We need one more goal. I don't like the 2-0 lead. Well, yeah, I agree. We need to kill it off. 100% agree. We need to kill it off. Pellegrino to Hernandez. Napoli not even pressing high anymore. It almost looks like Napoli has given up. They're not even pressing anymore. Giroud has the heart that Leao needs to find. Also the head. Both heart and head. Yeah. Magnan with almost a perfect ball to Calabria. Napoli now in possession. Pulisic, good control from Pulisic there. Giroud, excellent. Giroud played like Ibra when Ibra was fit for us, an offensive regista essentially. Giroud is the clock right now, the metronome of the offensive spaces, and the timing is perfect. The touches are perfect. A perfect game from Giroud right now, guys. We're having literally a perfect game from Giroud. He's getting himself in the positions. The layoffs are good. Napoli not able to hold the ball anymore. Napoli are not even able to make three passes together. At this point, Milan has completely taken over. Giroud pressing, even in the press, Giroud has been excellent, and he wins the ball back. Amazing. Giroud, so far player of the match. No foul from Giroud. He wasn't, yeah, he's holding the shirt, but that is not a foul. Leao and Giroud on the floor. Everybody making love to Giroud on the ground. What is this? Theo. Reindeers tries to do the smart little flick, but it doesn't work out. Vicha gets the ball back in the middle. Vicha playing the more central right now. Elmas to Vicha. Vicha to Di Lorenzo. Vicha all the way on the right. Interesting. So I guess Zelinski coming forward. Politano back to Zelinski. Throw in for Napoli. Zelinski with Raspadori. Almost. Big miss here for Napoli. Good for us. The more Napoli miss these kind of opportunities, and it was offside anyway. Zelinski was offside anyway, so not important. For every time Napoli's going to miss, it's going to bring their morale down. Every time Napoli's going to miss, it's going to bring their morale down. It's going to give something more to Milan. So Milan right now is on the driver's seat. They need to be very careful not to allow Napoli back into the game because Napoli does have the qualities to get back into the game. So Milan obviously has to be careful. And they have to take advantage of the fact that Napoli's defense is easy money for our players. We have the better defense. On paper, we have a better defense. And that so far has been, well, that and Giroud so far has been the difference. Giroud's height has been the difference. And his ability to run into space to get the headers. Calabria with interception. Calabria to Pulisic. Pulisic and Calabria are doing good together. That trio, that chain, Pulisic, Musa, Calabria, has been working well tonight. All the good things came from that side, as a matter of fact. So that chain is working well. As long as Napoli shoots from the midfield, guys, we're good. We're good. Spadori's smiling. I wouldn't be smiling if I was him. Maybe they know that Magnan likes to come forward. They probably studied this or probably looked at videos of it, and they're going to try and take advantage of it because we have seen. I think it was this weekend the 2 goals from the midfield. Harry Kane had a goal from the midfield, and I think someone else scored a goal from the midfield during this match day across Europe. I don't know who else that was. I think I saw that. So maybe that's what they've been talking about in the locker room. Hey, Magnan comes forward, try these shots from the midfield because it worked for these other players. But to be honest with you, as long as they do that, so everything is good. Krunic. Back to Tomori. Napoli has completely given up. Calabria coming forward. Calabria with a lot of space. Good run from Calabria, bringing the ball forward. Good play from Pulisic and Calabria. Calabria with a good cross in. Tries to look for. Giroud is on fire. Everything Giroud touches is gold tonight. He's fighting for everything. Uh, Definitely much better mentality from the team today. Foul here from Giroud, but Giroud is still in there in the mix, trying to make things happen, trying to break things down. He is not stopping. He is not stopping. Lobotka. Wow, wow, wow. That's it. That is half. So very good half for Milan. Absolutely a banger of a half from Milan. Milan started off on the in the driver's seat for the first let's say 5-7 minutes. Then Napoli took over the game, and it really looked like Napoli was on the driver's seat, and a little bit against the run of play. Milan gets that goal, and with Pulisic, ball lands on Pulisic's feet. He brings it back into the middle. Hold on, Milan. It's not over yet. Milan still attacking at the last seconds of the half, guys. This is awesome. Milan is kicking ass right now. Uh, Milan has come to the Maradona and taken Napoli by storm. But so let's do a quick analysis. Um, Interesting game, very good display of football in general, very good spot for Serie A. Two teams that like to play football, two teams that like to play technical football. Uh, so it's appeasing to the eye. The eye likes to see technical football. As I was saying, Milan started off as the better team. Milan started off as the better team, and they kind of lost that momentum. Napoli had taken over, playing some very good football, but then all of a sudden, Pulisic, who was silent for the first 20 or something minutes, uh, probably touched one or two balls, finds a ball on his feet, cuts back in, sees Giroud make the run through the middle channel, through the two defenders. I think it was through Di Lorenzo and Ramani, finds a perfect ball for Giroud. Giroud scores the goal. Then at that point, it looks like Milan uh, takes the match, takes the bull by its horns, and at that point, the momentum has been all on Milan's side. The second goal was an excellent play. A lot of passes from the back to the middle to the side, and then a beautiful cross from Calabria, and another great goal from Giroud. So at that point, it's all Milan. And also, another thing that was very noticeable, Napoli lost intensity. Once it went 2-0 down, Napoli is not pressing high with intensity anymore. They're making a lot of mistakes in possession. It almost looks like Napoli is has given up. It almost looks like Napoli has already given up. There's no fight in them. Now let's see what happens in the second half. Remember, um, of course, Milan can definitely score more goals. This Napoli defense is not a difficult defense to penetrate. This defense is not very strong, to be honest with you. Romani and the new guy, inexperienced player. Then, of course, you have the two fullbacks who are decent defenders, but they're more known for their ability to go up and down the field. Mario Rui and Di Lorenzo. I'm surprised that we haven't seen much from the left side. It looks like the left side is struggling to build because the left side does not build. The left side just does not build. There's no football intelligence on the left side. It's just get the ball, run forward. But the right side, between Musa, Pulisic, and Calabria, we're seeing a chain develop there. and they're using each other with the overlaps, with the 1-2s. They're looking for the spaces, they're looking for the channels, they're building methodically, using each other, using the spaces they create for each other, and they're creating pockets of space by using each other's movements. And that's what you want to see from side from wing chains. You want to see that. We don't have a chain on the left. On the left is a bunch of soloists that if their day goes their way, they're going to be the best players in the world. But if things don't go their way, they're kind of almost useless. So good thing that the right side is cooking. Now let's talk about the individuals. The defense, so far so good. Now, of course, Napoli had very good opportunities to score and they kind of missed it. Thank God Politano missed an open goal chance there. But as far as the defense, not so bad. Calabria has been doing pretty good at doing his best at containing Vice Veraschilia. And of course, Kalulu, the injury of Kalulu, guys, that's a bad one because now we don't have Kjaer, we don't have Kalulu. This game, we don't have Chow. So if another defender needs to come in, who is the next guy? Bartesaghi is out, but it is what it is. It is what it is. The midfield battle, Milan has a momentum. So the players, everybody's doing pretty well. I think Krunic looks really good. He looks very confident. He's quite stoic. His performance is quite stoic and quite a confidence. He's just playing simple football, looking for his options. Musa is looking very good on the right side. Him, Calabria, and Pulisic are really doing well together. Reindeer's he's okay. He's doing his best. Offensively ineffective. I think Reindeers is suffering the fact that on his chain, Theo and Leao are not great players at dialoguing with the ball. If Reindeers was on the right side, we'd probably see a little bit better from Reindeers because Calabria and Pulisic are better than Theo Hernandez and Leao at dialoguing with their teammates. So Reindeers is kind of stuck in this chain where he's playing with two soloists that don't really use each other's movements, but don't play that short ball. They don't do the 1-2s. They pretty much take things in their own hands. I think this is a little bit of an issue for Reindeers. Offensively, Reindeers seems to have a mental block when it comes to his chances in front of goal. He seems to have a mental block. He probably needs to get he needs a goal to release himself from this mental block that he's having in front of goal. Another thing to say is Leao. Leao still today is doing the same thing. He is not attacking the goal. He is not attacking the goal. He's always attacking the outside space. He does not pressure the ball into the box. He pressures the ball outside of the box and looks for the cross, which has worked on the right side. But from Leao, we want to see him attack the box. We want to see him get inside and attack the box. Kind of like what Vice Veraschilia is doing. If you look at Vice Veraschilia when Napoli had good momentum, what is he doing? He attacks inside. He goes inside. He's attacking the goal. And I think if Leao does that, he'd probably do it even better because he has the ability to run past you with much more ease than many players on this planet. I want to see that from Leao. He needs to make this shift. We know he can attack the outside. Now he needs to attack the inside. And then if you can do both, attack outside and inside both effectively, then you become a complete player, offensively speaking. Giroud, guys, best game I've seen from him ever in an AC Milan shirt. His layoffs tonight have been absolutely perfect. Every single layoff has been perfect. The timing has been perfect. The movements have been perfect. This is what happens when your center forward is like plays like this. Everybody looks good. The center forward, when those layoffs happen and when everything is perfect and pristine, then all the team is in tune. The efficiency of a center forward in a system where the center forward plays back to goal is so important. If Giroud was fucking up his layoffs and his movements were all off, Milan would be playing like shit right now. But because he is perfect tonight, everybody is in tune. And that's why this position, center forward, is probably one of the most difficult positions to play in football. It is a very tactical position, very, very tactical position. Right now, Giroud is doing an amazing job in this position. He's got himself 2 goals, 2 headers. The height today has been a big difference. If you look on the other side, Napoli with no Osimhen, no height, no crosses, everything has to be on the ground. But Milan using the height, using Giroud's heading ability. So the center forward position is being interpreted to the T by Giroud tonight. He has given us a masterclass display in how to operate as a center forward for the students of the game. If you have a son, or if you're a young kid that wants to learn how to play center forward, Giroud is showing you how to do it tonight. He is allowing the team to come forward. All his touches, the timings are perfect. He's allowing the team to be in tune with each other. He's allowing the team to be synchronized together. And so 10 out of 10 for Giroud, man of the match. Who else? Theo Hernandez, pretty quiet so far. Tomori, also not much has been asked of him. Pellegrino, so far Pellegrino has, well, he's winning so far, so you can't say much. But Pellegrino definitely inexperienced player, so he has to be very careful tonight. He doesn't want to get caught. We saw he had the jitters the first as soon as he touched the ball. But all in all, Milan deservedly up 2-0. Milan is responding to Inter's 3 points. And so far, so good. Second half is going to come up soon, and let's see what happens. I believe Milan is playing 4-2-3-1. Yeah, Reindeers as the cam, Musa and Krunic as the double pivots. That's correct. Good reflection after the game with PSG. Yeah, absolutely. We definitely needed a response. After losing 2 games, you can't lose a third game in a row. Like, you just can't do it. It's too much. I don't really like Pellegrino. He's playing so much pressure. I mean, Pellegrino is it's such a crazy debut for Pellegrino. I wouldn't put too much stock in Pellegrino today. He was put in the deep end. Okay, Pellegrino, we need to give him a little bit of slack. They put him in the deep end tonight, and he needs to swim. Why Pioli didn't play them like this in the UCL match? Well, you know what? Sometimes you need to learn, right? You never lose. You only learn. You win or you learn. And the PSG match has to be a big lesson for Pioli and this group of players. So the approach is much better right now. I haven't seen these quick passes since 2021. Yes, pretty much. That's what it looks like. When Ibra joined us the year before the Scudetto and the year of the Scudetto, he was interpreting the center forward role the way Giroud is right now. And because Ibra has the ability to do this against every single team with a lot of consistency. Giroud today is going to play great, but the next game he's probably going to play terrible. Edis, Milan taking PSG all out of Napoli. What is this energy? Yeah, they're definitely showing energy. So right now, Milan goes back to second place as of now during the live standings, and Inter first, Juventus third. It looks like if Milan wins today, we'll start. We might see what this league is going to look like. It might be a 3-way against the big 3 of Italy. It might be a classic Juventus, Milan, Napoli duel, like in the classic days, which is very good. It's very healthy for Serie A when these 3 teams are competing against each other. When these 3 teams are sharpening each other's iron, it's very good for Italian football when these teams are pushing each other. So that's definitely a positive thing. I'm very impressed with how Juventus is doing things. The fact that they're using so many Primavera players, despite well, we know why they're using so many Primavera players. Obviously, they don't have Europe. They had that situation with the capital gains, so they didn't have much choice. But it is pretty crazy that Juventus, with 50% Primavera players that they built throughout time, are up there fighting for the title. That is incredible for them. I can't but respect that. That's pretty cool. Inter, definitely probably the most mature team out of all the teams. Definitely mature. Milan right now is looking very good. Milan right now is looking very good against Napoli. They're playing really good football. If they can bring this game home, maybe it can give Milan some very good confidence to go into the second quarter with some good mentality, because that's what we need. By the way, the issue with Loftus Cheek I saw in Italy, it is a pubalgia. So pubalgia is basically this chronic pain that you get in the pubic area, and it's a very it's a very it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the pubis, essentially, because it never goes away. It always stays with you, and it takes a really long time to go away. This is the issue that Kaká had towards, not even towards the end of his career, but during the period he was towards the last years of Milan, or during Real Madrid, and when he came back to us, he had this issue. Vlahovic is suffering from this issue right now. So it looks like, from what I saw, that LF's Ruben Loftus-Cheek also has this issue, which will mean that he's not going to be 100% as long as he has this issue going on. Okay, Napoli making some changes. Ostengard is coming in, and Oliveira is coming in for Mario Rui. Romero coming in, guys. Who's Romero coming in for? Wow, guys, we're going to see Romero for Pulisic. Romero coming in for Pulisic. He's going to be playing a full half. I wonder if did Pulisic, maybe Pulisic got a knock or something. Interesting decision. Usually Pioli does not substitute a player unless it's for a yellow card or injury, but we never see him sub so early. Roy, did you see the Francis Tyson fight? I just saw the highlights. I did not see the fight. Is Pulisic hurt? I don't know. I have no idea. Pulisic with the injury. Wow. Okay. Roy, did you like? Did you? Oh, did I like? I just saw the highlights. Win, lose, or draw. All I ask is fight. I want to win, but I need a fight. Well, Napoli going all on offense right now. They have 4 attackers. Napoli playing with 4 attackers. Napoli playing with no ball winners on the pitch. Now we're playing a 4-2-3-1 with no ball winners, essentially. So let's see what this would mean. Ramani got subbed out for Ostengard. 2 half subs is a new trend of Pioli trying to look relevant. We can't afford to have Pulisic. Chukwueze is still out, and Romero's not in the UCL squad. Yeah. Let's see. I'm very curious to see Romero today, guys. We have two young Argentinians on the pitch, Pellegrino and Romero. Two very young, quite inexperienced players. Obviously, Romero does have more experience in the Serie A, so it shouldn't be too bad for him. Tomori to Calabria. Calabria to Romero. Let's see. Romero to Musa. Musa to Romero to Calabria. Between Musa and Romero, guys, that is what, 38 years between the two. It's very young chain on the right side. Roy, you're delayed by 15 seconds. Yeah, I know, guys. It's the price we have to pay to live in California, bruh. Lau with a good cross. Lau to Musa. Musa tries to lay it off back in the middle. Romero. A little bit of a fight here between Romero and Oliveira. Austin guard. Milan looks like a difficult unit to break down in this moment. Vicha being marked tightly by Calabria. Di Lorenzo coming forward. Di Lorenzo against Krunic. Politano. Good play. Politano with the sombrero. Politano. Oh my Lord. Politano just cooked our left side of a defense. What a goal from Politano. Napoli scored a goal right in the beginning of the half. This is going to give Napoli some breathing room. Pellegrino just got himself caught. Pellegrino should have gone with the chest there. Should have driven through with the chest, not with the header. That's inexperience right there. But what a play and what a goal from Politano. Very underrated player. Absolutely fantastic goal from Politano. And Di Lorenzo with what an amazing assist from Di Lorenzo as well. This is why this game is very important that the world watches this game, not Juventus Milan, but Napoli Milan, because you're going to see some high-level football from both teams. Romero with some space now. This is the spot that Serie A needs. These kind of games like this. Back and forth, high-level football, attacking teams. Mike Mañana on the ball. Romero is too slow. Romero. Napoli guys playing with no defensive midfielders, though. Needs to be noted. There are no defensive midfielders. Napoli with an extremely offensive team. Four attackers for Napoli on the pitch. 4 attackers and 2 playmakers. No defensive midfielders whatsoever. So Napoli with no balance right now. They're going for it. Milan definitely still right now in a balanced position, but you got to watch out because you don't want to bring Napoli back into the game. Calabria heads the ball back to Mike Magnan. Magnan with the long ball. Giroud. Giroud finds everything Giroud is touching is goal. Oh no, Leao, guys. Bro, who the fuck is this guy? Who the hell is Leao? What is going on with Leao? What the hell has happened to this player? He had Romero opening and then he tries a shot like that. Why is Leao, when Leao is doing his thing, he looks so nonchalant, like he doesn't give a shit? What is going on with Leao, guys? This mentality ain't gonna win you no fucking Ballon d'Ors. Like this kind of like soft ass mentality is not gonna get you anything anywhere. Another Leao right now, just not in a great period. You know, it is needs to be said that there are players that sometimes they're in a good period, other times they're in a bad period. Leao right now, just things probably not going his way. He's not probably in the right mental state. And it's normal. Like not all players are going to be always good. You know, there's very few players that are always good. But a goal can take that all away. A goal cures everything. Goals cure everything. Lobotka. Watch out for Lobotka to Politano. Politano coming forward with the ball. Di Lorenzo tries across. It is a corner kick for Napoli. Napoli's asking questions right now. But watch out. Again, I repeat, Napoli has no defensive midfielders. And that is something you can take advantage of. You can definitely take advantage of that. Guys, that play between Di Lorenzo and Politano was incredible. Rangers with the yellow card. Rangers with the yellow card, so we know what that means. He's on Pioli's list right now. Vicha back to Zelinski. High press from Milan. I love it. Look at Giroud pressing. How old is Giroud again? It looks like he got younger for this game. Zelinski collecting the ball all the way in the back. Gives it to Vicha. Vicha on the 1v1 versus Romero. Vicha cooks Romero really easily back. Calabria. Grande Calabria. Great job from Calabria. Super display from Calabria. Calabria showing that Milan spirit. Calabria got in trouble after the PSG game because he said the team needs to believe. If there are players that don't believe, or if there are people that don't believe, you know, like stay home. And the coach got really angry at him for that statement. But I'm glad that Calabria showed some personality there. Calabria criticizing some of his teammates or staff members or someone in the club. Politano just cooking on the right side, but Theo does a good job winning the ball back. Theo coming forward. Theo with the ball. Theo. Vertical ball. Rangers finds Leao. Leao, coming forward. Leao. Great play from Leao. Oh my lord. Oh my god. That we can't miss these kind of opportunities. These kind of opportunities galvanize. When you miss these kind of opportunities, you galvanize the opposing team. You galvanize the opposing team. You're going to give the opposing team positive energy by missing these kind of opportunities. Milan had a great chance here to finish the game off. Lobotka to Zelinski, to Vicha. Vicha coming forward. Vicha. Zelinski. Vicha. Oliveira to Raspadori. Raspadori goes back, lays it off back to Ostengard. Ostengard on the ball. Ostengard coming forward. Ostengard spreads it open to Di Lorenzo, to Politano. What a ball to Di Lorenzo. Oh my God, Di Lorenzo. Thank God Di Lorenzo messed it up. He had a perfect player to. Oh, guys, Di Lorenzo, fuck that. Guys, what a ball from Politano, by the way. But Di Lorenzo had Raspadori completely open. He had Raspadori completely open, guys. Di Lorenzo, thank God Di Lorenzo did not see Raspadori. Raspadori was completely open there. Napoli on their right side are carving Milan open. And of course, that right side has Pellegrino, guys. This is Pellegrino's debut. What do you expect? What can you expect from him? Good football here from Napoli, to be honest with you. Good football. Moving the ball around nicely. Milan in a good defensive posture. Milan defending. Vicha coming forward. He tries to go through the players, but no can do. Krunic, Calabria do a good job in containing Vicha. Tomori. Watch out for this right side. The right side is going to be tough. Di Lorenzo with the cross. Oh my God. Guys, Napoli just, they're fucking this shit up. Napoli does not want to win, guys. Napoli does not want to win. They're fucking this shit up. And this is good because every time they miss these opportunities, now this is going to galvanize Milan. Every time you miss these open opportunities, it's going to galvanize the opposing team. So this is just going to give the momentum back to Milan. Mike Maignan, guys, was not able to hold the ball, bounce back, but Vicha there. Corner kick for Napoli. We need another goal. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Zelinski to Ostengard. Lobotka. Pioli needs to do something. I don't know what he can do, to be honest with you. Vicha coming forward. Watch out for Napoli coming forward right now. Vicha attacking, always attacking. Very smart from Vicha, but good defensive containment from Calabria and company. Romero. Raspadori with a good ball. That's corner kick. Right now, Napoli's asking the questions and is pegging Milan down defensively. I don't think Milan has any players that can bring down to change this game. Maybe Ali can bring a little bit more quality to the mix. Zelinski. Romero gets a free Free kick for Napoli in a dangerous position. Yellow card for Romero. Difficult game for these young players to come in and have a good showing. I don't think we should be too harsh on the young players coming in, especially the players that don't get many minutes. Milan needs to. This is suffering is part of the game. Milan needs to know. You need to know how to suffer. You need to know how to suffer, guys. You have to learn how to suffer. Suffering is a skill, and you gotta suffer till the end and take it home. It's just the way it is. There's no easy games in football. You have to learn how to suffer. Right now, Milan is suffering, and they're holding on. They're holding on. Milan is suffering, and they're holding on. Let's see, free kick going in. Who's taking it? We got Raspadori on the ball. What a goal from Raspadori. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. What the fuck? Jeez Louise, guys. Back to square one. 2-2. 2-2. Raspadori with a freaking bullet placed where Mike Maignan couldn't get. How was this wall put together? Oh wow! Straight next to the post. Next to the post. Look at that fucking ball outside of the wall, curled back in. Oh my lord. Guys, this is what I'm saying. These are the games that ESPN should be pushing. Not fucking Juve, not Juve. You push these games. These games are going to get the eyes of the world. Obviously, right now, bad for Milan, but it's a really good football game in general for Serie A. Really good display right now of football from Serie A. Napoli, guys, it's all attackers. They're going to attack. They're going to keep on attacking. Right now, Milan has completely lost momentum. Raspadori and Politano with two great goals. Four really good goals. Watch out for Milan coming forward, Bo. Milan coming forward. Yellow card for the Napoli player Leao, guys. Leao just not in tune with his football. Leao not in tune with his football. Napolitano and Raspadori, the two players that are not good enough to play for AC Milan, guys, with two incredible goals. Remember, those two players are not good enough to play for AC Milan. That's what I've been told all summer. Hold on, guys. Opportunity for Milan. Milan can get this back. It can go to 3-2. It can go to 3-2. Oh my god, what the guys, I don't know what I just saw, but I have to fucking scratch my eyes out. What did Theo Hernandez just do? Guys, what a shot by Raspadori. Lord have mercy. All right, guys, it's back to square one. Back to square one. It's 0-0. It's 0-0. Little Pioli, it has been great. That's funny. Not Milan. Way too many goals now. In 3 games, it's 6 goals in 3 games. They've conceded. Milan has conceded too many goals. Guys, right now, Napoli is not playing with a defensive midfielder. How are we not taking advantage of this? Like, just run through them. Just, they're not going to win the ball. Just have courage. Just play football. Ball in. Fuck Napoli, man. They robbed me of my money, not scoring the first, and now they want to come back into the game. Hi. Watch out for Milan. Watch out for Milan. Leo with a shot. Good shot from Leo. That's what I want from Leo. Finally. Finally. The Rock is back. That's what I want from just shoot. It was on goal. You didn't score. That's fine. Take shots. I was telling some of my buddies on the chat yesterday. Is like Leao needs to set himself a goal every game. Minimum 4 shots. Take 4 shots. That should be your minimum. 4 shots. One of them is going to go in. One of them is going to go in. But take the damn shots. That's what you need to do. You need to take the headlines, Leao. Take those damn headlines. Good corner kick from AC Milan. Pellegrino, guys. Pellegrino. Oh my lord, Vicha Verasquilla just cooked. Vicha Verasquilla cooking like crazy, guys, right now. Vicha Verasquilla just cooked Calabria and Tomori, but Calabria and Tomori did recover. What a beautiful game, guys. Today, what a beautiful game of football, guys. For the neutral viewer, this is a beautiful game. For the Napoli supporter, you're pretty happy right now. For the Milan supporter, you're kind of disappointed because you were 2 up, and now you're on the defensive and you've conceded 2 goals. And the game right now, in this current moment, Napoli is in the driver's seat, ball wise, and it's strange because they don't have any defensive midfielders. Free kick. Raspadori as a false 9 is a really, man. I can't believe we got CDK instead of Raspadori. I still cannot believe it. I still cannot believe we got CDK instead of Raspadori. Zelinski to Lobotka to Di Lorenzo. Back to Lobotka. Right now, it's Napoli just holding the ball, being patient. Good press from Milan, pushing Napoli back. It is a good press from Milan, but it's only a good press if it keeps Napoli back. Vicha will take his man every single time. He doesn't care. Napoli, good job by Raspadori. Good football from Raspadori there. Politano. It's all Napoli right now. Politano cuts in, takes Leao for a spin. Politano with a shot. It is a corner kick for Napoli. Corner kick from Vicha Verasquilla. I don't even know who Milan. Why is Pulisic off, by the way? What happened? Vicha Verasquilla with a corner. Watch out. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Milan, get the ball out. Free kick here for, yeah, that was going to be a free kick. Leao almost had a counterattack going, but, ooh. I don't know. It almost looks like Lobotka committed the foul with the elbow here. Napoli got really close here. Milan playing with fire. If I'm not mistaken, we got a yellow card too for Leao. Pulisic got injured. Lobotka. Lobotka. I think Pioli just got a red card, guys. Pioli just got a red card. Pioli got a red card. Incredible. Pioli a red card? Wow. So that means he'll be missing the next game against Udinese. We don't really get to see many red cards from Pioli. For Pioli to get a red card, he must have said something. He must have said something really bad, because he's always a fucking angel. De Laurentiis, was that Nancy Pelosi? Bro, why is Nancy Pelosi in front of De Laurentiis? Pioli is stress. Pioli is stress. Calabria on the ball. Back to Tomori to Magic, the Mike, the Magic Johnson. Krunic to Tomori. Very interesting. Napoli not pressing, just running backwards. Not pressing. Milan coming forward. Reindeers to Tomori. Krunic to Musa. Musa back to Leao collecting the ball deep. Moves the ball around back to Tomori to Romero in a central position. Spreads the ball. Watch out for Napoli because they're pressing, but they're leaving spaces open. Leao, attack the goal, Leao. Come on, attack the goal. Okay. He did look for a central pass. We'll take it. Politano, what a switch from Politano to Vicha. Oh my lord, what a play from Vicha Verasquilla. Guys, the level of football between some of these players is... Pellegrino with a clumsy touch. Luckily, all good. Great flick here from Matteo and Leao. Great flick. Theo, good cross in the middle. He's trying. Put it in. You don't know. It might work. Just try. Just do it. Attack. No remorse. Attack. Sooner or later, it's gonna come. Rangers to Tomori. Calabria back to Tomori. Right now, Milan just playing patiently in the back, waiting for something to open up. But Napoli not giving Milan any space because Napoli is not pressing. We're just holding their positions, closing the field, forcing Milan to go back. Doesn't seem like Milan right now wants to go and get this game. It looks like they're in a moment right now of management. They just want to manage the situation, being patient. I love patience. I think patience in football is a very good thing. It's a very good trait to have. It is a virtue for sure, and it can pay off if you use it well. Right now, Milan very patient in the build-up, holding the ball for a long time. This is good stuff from Milan. It's good. Sooner or later, what a... Reindeers just got pickpocketed by Simeone. Vicha goes back to Oliveira to Zelinski. Looks like Anguissa is coming in. I wonder for who Anguissa is going to be coming in. Watch out. Good play from Napoli. They open up the space here, but Raspadori fails his touch, and it is going to be a goal kick. Looks like Anguissa is coming in. I wonder who for. Anguissa, a player that will give Napoli a little bit more balance. Probably for Politano or Raspadori, I'm guessing. And we're going to for Zelensky, really? Wow. Guys, Garcia he's going for the win. Garcia's going for the win. He's going to keep all his strikers on the field. Interesting decision here. Very anti-Italian decision right there to keep an offensive team. Garcia definitely not a student of if he was an Italian coach, he would have taken a watch out. Vicha wins the ball back from Musa with a foul gets a yellow card. Not the best game for Musa. He had some moments, very good moments in the first half. He did lose the ball in the middle a few times. Obviously, still young, inexperienced, and Tomori does not help. Tomori with a really suicidal pass that definitely does not help. Vicha gets a foul in a good position. Another position here for what's his name? Okay. The data guy got the red card, not Pioli. Free kick for Napoli, guys. Free kick for Napoli. Raspadori again on the ball. Raspadori this time destroys 4 satellites in space. Not only have we lost internet, but all the other civilizations in our solar system have lost the internet. Between Theo Hernandez and Raspadori, guys, the planet say rest in peace to 3 or 5 satellites. Game right now has kind of slowed down. Both teams have slowed down a little bit. It's going to go to who has the most energy of the last 5-10 minutes. Probably it might go to there unless someone scores earlier. All right, watch out for Milan coming forward. Theo. Good ball from Leao. Good play now between Theo and Leao. Leao just gets pickpocketed. Leao got pickpocketed right there. I thought you were serious because I had internet problems all day. Well, yeah, that's why. That is why. Okay, number 10 coming out. Leao coming out for Okafor. At this point, yeah. Giroud is pissed. Giroud is pissed off. How dare you take me out? Giroud for Okafor, Jovic for for Rafael Leao. Okay, wow, what a downgrade. My lord. How can you go from Okafor, Jovic to Giroud to Rafael? That is such a downgrade. That is such a downgrade. Hopefully they can sneak one in. Let's see if they can become heroes. How do you take out Leao and Giroud, my man? Come on, Pioli. You cannot take Leao out. What the fuck are you doing, Pioli? But they're both angry. Pioli and Giroud are angry. There was talk in the media that the locker room is having some issues. There are some internal fights in the locker room. This is what was being said on some channels in Italy, and it had to do with what Calabria said after the post match against PSG, when he said, if you don't believe in the cause, stay at home. And he was talking about someone in the locker room. I don't know who he was talking about. So there is a speculation that maybe the locker room is not intact. The reaction of Giroud and Leao maybe says something. And why are they being taken out? But let's see. Maybe it will work out. Maybe it will work out. Leao, very poor game from Leao. One of the worst games I've seen from Leao, to be honest with you. Okafor cooking. Good cross from Okafor. Romero tries to win it back, but does not have the strength. Too young still. Does not have the strength to hold the ball. Zanoli coming in for Politano. So now Napoli starts to put on a little bit more muscle on the pitch. Zanoli, a fullback. So it looks like probably Raspadori is going to go on the right. But what a game from Politano. Fantastic performance from Politano. So much quality from this player. So much quality from Politano. What a goal he scored today. Um, so far, Politano has had a really good season. A lot of goals, a lot of assists. Okay, Napoli in the ball. Watch out for Napoli. Definitely the intensity has gone down. Both teams are suffering a little bit of the physical stress of playing such an intense game for 1 hour. The game has been incredibly fast paced, intense for more than an hour. And now you can tell that you have tired, heavy legs throughout the pitch that has consequently slowed down the game. Fake news or collaborators referring to the journalists and the media, not anyone in the locker room. Okay. Okay. Pioli is killing me. Pioli fucking sucks. He's infecting the players with his majority playing with Luca. Romero's like playing with 10 men. Well, there's nobody else there, Philip. There is nobody else there. Romero with a good play. Romero with a good play here to Musa. Musa with a cross inside. At least he's trying. That's what we want to see. At least try. Put it in. Gamble. Gamble. Theo for Okafor. See what Okafor attacks the player right away, but Di Lorenzo pickpockets the ball easily. But Okafor is attacking his defender. So positive attitude from Okafor. Do. Calabria on the ball. Will this be another performance where Calabria keeps Vice Brasilia at bay? Giroud is really pissed. He didn't even go back to the bench. Yeah, he was very angry. Giroud on fire today. Giroud on fire. Absolutely beast. First half, maybe the best we've ever seen from Giroud. Second half, Milan, the whole team just kind of collapsed, to be honest. Watch out now. Milan has the momentum right now. Milan has the possession. Napoli looks like they've lost a lot of energy. Foul. Pretty bad foul here on Hernandez. And the player, Zanoli, gets a yellow card. Zanoli already on a yellow. One of the first things he does gets himself a yellow. Pellegrino, guys. Pellegrino comes off. So I don't know who's probably Florenzi is going to go. Probably Calabria is going to go in the center. Pellegrino is off. He's limping. Looks like he got hurt. Interesting debut from Pellegrino. He got heavily cooked by Politano really easily, actually, with a sombrero and then twisted him in and out. But difficult game for a debut for inexperienced youngster, first time in Europe, first time in Serie A's debut is like, you know, in a game like this, very difficult. So definitely not the kind of game to judge how good Pellegrino is. Obviously, we knew he's not a superstar. He's going to need his time. He's going to need his experiences. Anguissa Gives the ball here to back to Milan. Unfortunately, Milan does not take advantage. Now Milan pressing high. Vicha, good press on Calabria, gets himself of the ball in the high position. Now Milan have Milan winning back. We don't foul for Calabria is doing a really good job against Vicha Veraskiglia. Got to give it to Calabria. Calabria center back, Florenzi right back. I missed the last season team. I think we were better last season. I think we had pieces missing, but the whole idea of a team, it was a much better fighting spirit team. But whatever. Let's see. If we win this game, we can still win this game, guys. We can still win it. Right now, it looks like Milan has the slight advantage. Milan is the team that has had the ball the most for the past 10 minutes. Looks like Napoli has completely gone down in intensity and quality. Napoli right now is running on fumes. Oh, red card for Napoli, guys. Napoli's going to finish the game with 10 men. Napoli down to 10 right now, guys. Nathan has gotten a red card. Let's see if Milan can take advantage of the situation. Nasty foul on Romero. Nasty foul on Romero. Definitely merits a yellow card. Second yellow card, off the field, red card. 100% correct call from the referee. Florenzi on the ball. Yeah, Romero draws in the red card. No danger here. Okay, guys. We are in stoppage time. The Napoli supporters dancing up and down. They believe, but Milan needs to believe too. We need to be able to suffer. Free kick here for Milan. Teo Hernandez gets himself. Napoli has completely lost intensity, guys. Napoli has no more fitness. They are running on fumes. If you're going to take advantage of this, do it now because it looks like Milan is still running. Milan is still going forward. It's not that much faster or more intense, but there's more legs on Milan right now, while Napoli has completely lost its legs. So watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! Oh my lord! Wow! 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 What an opportunity! Calabria misses. Well, very difficult there with the header. I don't know what else he should have done there. Uh, difficult one to get in with the header there. Difficult one to get in with the header, but so close. Goal kick. It's only 4 minutes stoppage time. Teo Hernandez with the ball. Teo Hernandez to Musa. Musa scans the field. Good job from Musa. Overall, good game from Musa. Calabria tries to keep it in. You can even tell Calabria's lost his feet, guys. The legs are heavy. The legs are heavy. Legs are heavy, guys. The players are gave it all. What a great game of football today. Everybody like put in everything they had, and you can tell because everybody on the pitch is gassed. Everybody is gassed on the pitch. Regardless of the result, Serie A today won a lot of points. This was a good showing of football overall. So are we back on hitting on Ali again? Um, what did Ali do? Mm. Vicia, Vicia on the ball, Vicia. This Zanoli with a very important watch out for Napoli because Napoli right now looks like they're going to try and go till the end. Napoli's going to try and get it. Watch out, watch out. Long ball, long switch for Vicha. What a stop. Mamma mia, che giocatore che... What a fucking player Vicha is. What a fucking player, dude. Like, what a fucking great player, dude, that guy is. Like, he is on the ball. That motherfucker is poetry. That guy is poetry on the ball. Watch out for Vicha. Watch out for Vicha. Oh my God, Vicha almost got the winner. Last shot on goal, guys. Vicha almost got the winner. 2-2. 2-2. It's over. Varaskelia, man. Almost got the winner right there. What a game, guys. What a fucking great game this was today. Um, as a lover of football, today was an absolute banger of the game. Both teams played well. Both teams attacked. Both teams respected the occasion. Both teams respected the occasion. Napoli has a lot of quality, so we knew that Napoli was going to create the chances. We knew that Napoli was going to create the chances, and when you have quality players, you either have to hope that those quality players fuck up, like Leao did today, or you you concede. Um, but second half was all Napoli. Second half was all Napoli, guys. Milan continues to have all these issues with injury that definitely affect the overall performance. Um, yeah, of course, guys. Milan missed the opportunities. It's all about clinical. So, breaking news: Pioli is sacked. I don't know if he's going to be sacked after today. I think not yet, but it's coming. It's definitely coming for sure. Roy Rangers has been missing for at least 20 minutes. Why is he still on? Well, I don't know. Like we could have seen Ali. Maybe Ali could have been good for this game since they didn't really have defensive midfielders on the pitch. He could have put in Ali for sure. Rangers, guys, listen. Rangers is a good player. He's an okay player. Okay. Let's be. I know. I don't want to create any whatever. Rangers plays his game. He's decent on the ball. He's very precise when passing. Possession very good. As I was saying, he's a little bit tarnished by the fact that he's playing in a chain. When I say chain, I mean when you talk about chains, left wing chain, right wing chain, it's basically the players that are going to connect on that side. from Teo Hernandez to Reindeers to Leao. All those players are part of the left wing chain. Reindeers does not have the ability or the personality to organize those two. So he's suffering the fact that Hernandez and Lau are not good at playing simple football, simple dialogue football, 1-2s, pocket, like tiki taka. They do not know how to play tiki taka, Lau and Theo. So Rainier suffers from this. He definitely suffers from this. But overall, guys, Reindeer's, from what I'm seeing so far, he is okay, but he's not this incredible player that some people think he is. He's not that. He's not it. He's not it. But there's a lot of space to grow. Let's see. He needs to become more of a fighter. He needs to have more mentality. He's very soft when it comes to that side of the game. He's definitely does not have a lot of personality, but he has the quality. So sometimes he can get himself in good situations where he can exploit his qualities. Leao doesn't have to start games. Guys, Leao is totally shit in the bed. Leao is totally shit in the bed. This is a definitely super, super down moment for Leao. His game is completely off. What he does makes no sense whatsoever. His style of football right now in this current moment is very bad. It's basically either a learning phase or something is going on. I don't know. But it's one of those cycles of form, and he's definitely on the low end of it right now. He struggles attacking the goal. He struggles taking shots. He doesn't have the. Where's the courage? Where's the mentality from Lau? It's not there. He gets a ball. He attacks the wing. He attacks space on the outside, and he's always looking for Uncle Giroud. You have to do more than that. Like, you can't rely on Uncle Giroud. You have to take the bull by its horns and put that damn ball. Like, take shots, okay? Take shots. Look at Politano, how many shots he took. Eventually, you score. Take shots, my man. Now, if one day you'll ever listen to this, which you probably will because you should, and the universe is gonna direct you towards this, Leao, take the bull by its horns. Attack the goal. Attack the goal. Dribble inside. Attack the goal. Don't attack the outside. Attack the inside. Pulisic was injured. That's why. It's official. Calabria owns Vara's ass. Guys, Calabria has been absolutely fantastic. Even against PSG, Calabria looked really solid. I don't know why Pioli opted to not have Calabria start from the beginning against PSG. Calabria, on the other hand, a player that right now is on the high end of form. Really good form from Calabria. Really good game from Calabria overall. And he got himself an assist. Pulisic had a cramp. I know that's sacking Pioli right now isn't rational, but starting next season, we need a world-class coach and coaching staff, especially fitness coaches. Well, I don't know, my man. Like, yes, for sure. We need a world-class management first, but I think without the injuries today, we would have won. Well, but I don't know, my man, because Napoli's missing Osimhen and missing Juan Jesus. Anguissa is not fully fit. So Napoli has their issues too. I don't know, honestly. I really don't know. Both teams could have won today. Pulisic felt something, so they didn't want to risk it. The injuries under Pioli's are unacceptable. There are a lot of injuries under this team for some reason. Real, I'm 2 up to 2 point from 2-0 up to 2-2. Yeah, that's right. Pioli out. Enough is enough. I always defend Pioli, but what the fuck is he doing? Kunic does nothing. He's scared. I mean, Kunic didn't play a bad game, but I do agree that Ali could have played today. He could, but doesn't hurt to give the guy a rest. And Ali or Pobega are subs. Pioli has lost it. Like, Ali probably today, this was a good game for Ali because Napoli is not a team that will, like, they're not going to suffocate you with their like defensive midfield press. So this should have been a good game for Ali. Pioli ain't going anywhere. Still top 4. Can Pioli and his lover please clear the headphone? I think Argentinian player don't destined for this club. Comeback goal trauma like 25 Yusuf. Yeah, listen, both of those guys are young. Difficult for them to have an impactful game. Napoli is a really good squad, guys. It's very difficult if you don't have any experience in the Serie A in Europe and your first game is against Politano, Raspadori, and Vice Verasquilla and Zelinski, and that's who you're defending against. Like you got to give the guy a little bit of a break, I would say. So I wouldn't say much about Pellegrino. He was forced. Obviously, he's not ready to be a starter for Milan. But it was good experience for him. Romero, difficult game. Difficult game. You have to be impactful. Um, Again, like we cannot expect these 18-year-olds, these super inexperienced players to come and take shit by storm. Like that, uh, it's not these. Well, these are not those kind of players. Our main playmaker is scared of getting the ball in his feet. Why does he play? Because he's a 5-year defense. What the hell does that mean? Because he's a 5-year defender. Bro, that is so confusing, dude. My fucking brain is feels like it's in a knot. Why does he play? Because he's a five. What does five YH mean? Hope we finish 10 for Cardinals empty head to stack the ball head, even if it means that. I mean, listen. You know what I think, guys? I think if you really want to make a change, you need to bring in big personalities in this club. This club cannot exist with mediocre personalities. In this club, you need bigger than life people that are part of the team because this team has this incredible history, this incredible pedigree that it needs to uphold. It doesn't just happen because you're Milan and you put on the shirt and all of a sudden you're the best. It's not like that. You need to have big personalities in the club, big personalities like winners, champions, elites. We don't have any. We have zero of that. The only person we have that is of that level in Milan out of everybody that is from the management to the squad is one guy. His name is Magic Mike. Like you cannot do this. Yeah. And by the way, people are noticing in Italy too, because right now the other channels, other pundits of other that support other teams are starting to see it too, because they weren't saying it, but they're starting to see it too. That the lack the lack of not having big names is starting to show. And you know who I'm specifically talking about. The absence of one man and is going to show. What he transmitted to the team is starting to dissipate. Okay? In a month it'll be completely gone. All of that value and attachment to the shirt that super sinful dude Maldini had on this team is slowly dissipating. And our team is going to be taken over by a mediocre mindset, a mindset of people that have never won anything, that are still amateurs at this. It's going to start to show very soon. It's going to start to show. Calabria is questionable, unquestionable. That said, he had a great game today. It seems the absent Pulisic changes. Yeah, Pulisic is definitely a player that knows how to play big games. Well, not. I mean, he's not consistent at that, but Pulisic is the captain of his national team, a national team that right now is in the top 20 of the world, a national team that plays with a lot of pride, and he is the center. He's the focal point. So Pulisic does have the mental ability and also the technique to be effective in big games like this as well. He just needs to do it with more consistency. Musa, the best today. He had a good game. I would say the best today was Giroud, in my opinion. I think he had a perfect game, Giroud. But Musa definitely maybe the best midfielder today between the Milan players. We have great players, in my opinion. We just need a new coach and fitness coaches. Giroud looked pissed when he got subbed off. Yeah, I'm quite surprised. You don't see Giroud doing that much often. Ali should have been given some time today with his vision and could have started many contracts. I agree with that. I think this could have been a good game for Ali. Yeah, 100%. Good thing is Pellegrino debut. This was the only way he was going to play. He didn't. He did decent. I mean, he got cooked, but what are you going to do? Carrier, whereas Carrier got injured today. Sorry, fifth defender. He plays as. Oh, you mean he's playing as a fullback? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Pioli's game management is awful. Tonight, obviously, didn't go his way. They'll play good balls from center back. We need quality players and we need Maldini back. Fuck, it hurts me to see our neighbor. Yeah, man, of course, dude. It's listen. This thing is going to start. Even the doubters are going to start to see it. It's going to happen. It's coming, guys. It is coming. Manyan today was shit. He didn't have a great game, but Manyan is still super world class. At this point, season seems complicated. The only thing saving the season is another coach. Super complicated. I don't know because Scaroni said the goal is top 4. So, I think top 4 is doable. I think for sure. The players dropped the ball today. Says whatever you want about Pioli, but he put out today. I had no business fumbling a 2-0 lead. Telling Roy, we need fucking champions to compete at a high level. This team is mediocre. 4-3-3 is not good. We need to play a 3-5-2. Yeah, we need champions on the field, off the field. It's like too many there's too much averageness, too many mediocre heads, too many mediocre minds. The day-to-day that people like Maldini, guys, the day-to-day that Maldini brings to you is priceless, especially for Milan. It is priceless. The day-to-day that Maldini brings for you is priceless. You cannot substitute that with Furlani or anybody else. So it is going to start to show. We've seen that when Maldini, with Maldini and a management or an ownership that is in tune with him, he gets everything. He gets shit done. And even when the management is against him, his team is still going to make the semifinals of the Champions League. Yeah, Maldini is a big miss, guys. It is going to start to show. All the work he did is soon going to start to dissipate, and it's going to be taken over by mediocrity. You're going to start to see the locker room is going to start to divide. You're going to start to see, it's going to be tough. You can't. Just being Milan is not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough just being Milan. You need the people. Calabria had a great game. Benacer, Ali, Musa ideally should be the midfield in January. Yeah, RLC too can bring in something. Benacer we need Benacer for sure. Calabria had a great game. I've seen it all. Vicha was cooking that boy left and right. I mean, Vicha cooks everybody on the left and right, especially right now because Vicha's in great form right now. But Calabria held his own. Like you can't expect anybody to really fully stop Vicha, especially when he's in good form. Right now, Vicha's in really good form. I think he's got, in the last 2 or 3 games, 5 goal contributions. But overall, I think he did a good job. Also on the ball, Calabria was good. He got the assist. I think it was good. I think it was a good showing from. I think it was clearly a good showing from Calabria. Rangers always has the same shot and can't get it on the goal, at least. Disappointing. Yeah, Rangers needs to get out of that mental block. Benacer is leaving and joining for AFCON. I don't know why he should be going to AFCON. He hasn't played all season. Like, where is he going to get the fitness? AFCON? I mean, I guess that helps us in the end. But how is he going to get fitness to play at AFCON? Everyone except Tomori Jordan Musa had a bad enough. I think a lot of it was collective today. I mean, I think the worst player on the pitch was Leao, 100%. 100% Leao was the worst player because you expect a lot from Leao and he's not delivering. Leao right now is not delivering. It's visible. You can see what first of all, like his crosses, his plays, like his body looks so relaxed, so nonchalant. It's like, bro, you need to be a fucking warrior, my man. Where is the warrior spirit? I don't know what's going on with Lao right now. Lao is too distracted by something else. I don't know what it is. Lao decision making is awful this season. He needs to play more with the team and be less predictable and cut inside. Yes, 100%. Man of the match, Giroud and Calabria. For me, I agree with you there. Yeah, Giroud, Calabria. In the midfield, Musa was the best player. Um, in the defense, Calabria was definitely like as not only defensive but offensively as well. Calabria was very good, and Pulisic was doing very well too. Was Pulisic injured? Yeah, it looks like he was. Ranger can't score for shit. I think Mourinho's right. Inter are going to win Scudetto by 20 points. He said that. Well, listen, Inter is the most mature team. And guys, by the way, I've been watching the Inter. I watched Inter play against Salzburg in the Champions League, and Frattesi started that game, and I was watching that game, and I was watching Frattesi a lot. Guys, Frattesi is a fucking great player. That guy, he literally is box to box. Like literally, he's going to be defending in the box, and 3 seconds later, he's doing an incursion in the opposing box. His movements are great. His spirit is great. His technique is great. Yeah, this is why he cost a lot of money. This is why he got because he's great. He's great. Unfortunately, the comparison is Reindeers. Reindeers is half the player of Fratesi is. Maybe Reindeers has better technique and more fancy feet, but just the player overall, like there's a reason why Reindeers is literally half the price of Fratesi. You can, if you're objective, you see it, and you say it, and you say it. But if you don't want to be objective, whatever, it is what it is. Never mind. Pulisic, Giroud, and Calabria were good. Yeah, Pulisic was good. Yeah, for sure. 2024 in the goal is still. That's what Scaroni said. Malini said, "We need courage. We need to shoot for the stars." Scaroni said, "Bruh, shut up. Who are you, Maldini? You're nobody. We must consult and make a sacrifice to the algorithm. The algorithm is angry with us. We must appease." True, John. Very true. Well said. I swear, West Ham and Brighton have better squad than us. Where the fuck Jerry got the money? Calabria fumbled an opportunity to win the game too. Don't forget. Yeah, and Vicha also fumbled. Listen, overall, I think Calabria didn't have a perfect game, but he had a good game. It was a positive game. Like we fumbled opportunities too. Not only Calabria. But okay, whatever. For you, Calabria was sucked. It's all good. Whatever. Kevin Bermudez at AFCON is going to get hurt again in those crop fields. No, okay. I think they have decent stadiums in West Africa. I think they do. Leao and Teo were beyond. Yeah, both of them really poor from them. Very poor from them. Those two are playing all. They have zero IQ. First of all, football wise. Like I honestly don't know how to get them to work. How do you get those two to work? I honestly don't know how you get those two to work at this point. Like if they don't improve by themselves, but I think it's mostly Leao. Leao needs to step it up. Like you can't be the face of the team. You can't be the most paid player, the supposed MVP, and play like this. My man, we need Leao to step up his game, and he's got it in him. He's got to want to do it. When RLC comes back, I think we should replace Reindeers. I think it's going to be hard to take Musa out. I think it's going to be hard to take Musa out. I do think, and I saw this early on, guys, and I'm going to stay with this, that Reindeers is going to lose his starting spot because off the ball he is non-existent. It's like he's not there. That is going to hurt him. It is going to hurt him. and Milan. I think Musa is a better midfielder than Reindeers actually because Musa is more complete, and Loftus Cheek is also more complete than Reindeers. So it is interesting how you know you need to be complete in order to. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe he's not going to lose his spot, but I do have a feeling that when Loftus Cheek, I do have a feeling right now that if everybody was fit, the starting lineup would be Musa, Krunic, and RLC. I think that would be the starting lineup because they that midfield brings way more balance and it also brings quality. There is a good balance between quality and quantity. Reindeers is just no quantity whatsoever. Why are you pinning this on Lau? He tried to beat his man many times, but I agree he doesn't. Hold on. I'm not pinning anything on anybody. I'm not saying it is Leao's fault, but at the same time, Leao is the face of the team. Leao is the supposed MVP of the Serie A. I've heard Leao is whenever I compare Vice Verasquilla to Leao, people say how dare you even put those two in the same conversation? Okay, so when Leao has really shit performances, am I supposed to be quiet about it? When Leao has really shit performances, just because he's Leao, am I supposed to be quiet about it? No, he is the player that has put himself in the spotlight. Those are the players that put themselves in a situation to be criticized the most when they don't show anything. Leao guys today had one of the worst games I've seen him do in a few years. Like it's getting worse and worse. What is Leao doing? It looks like he is lost. He doesn't have any ideas. He doesn't know what to do. And also, why doesn't he? How come he still doesn't know how to play tiki taka with a team? Like, how can he not know how to play tiki taka with a team? Like, bruh, like it's easy. It's easy. Tiki taka is easy, guys. Tiki taka is easy football. Is making tiki taka is about making everything as simple as possible. That is the definition of tiki taka. Play for your teammate as simple as possible. How can you not be able to do that? Because he wants to do everything at 1,000 miles per hour. But if you're going to do that, attack the inside. Attack the inside. No, guys, Leao doesn't get any fucking any fucking. He doesn't have diapers on, so I'm not pinning it on Leao, but Leao needs to show up. Leao needs to get off the phone. Yeah, 100. Krunic was horrible as well. Horrible. I don't know if I agree with that, but okay. He wasn't anything spectacular, but horrible. What did he do that was wrong? Musa has been great for a 20-year-old in his first season. Yeah, I agree with that. We missed out big on. We missed out huge on Frattesi, guys. How the fuck? Whatever. I don't know if I can do another week with that. Yeah, that is starting to. He needs to change. It's up to him. It's all in his head. He needs to turn it around. If Gianni could score, he'd be a world class. I don't think. I think if he could score, but still, he needs to fight. No way. If I mean, listen, if you think that, but there's no, I don't know. Fratez is way more complete. Reindeers has good technique, probably better technique than a lot of players. Like he's very good technique. He's got fancy feet, but the quality of a player is not just how good you are with your feet. The quality of the player is, first of all, if you're a midfielder, how complete are you? Do you have fighting spirit? I mean, I look at Fratesi. Fratesi is a fucking bull. That guy is a bull. He's a rage, and he plays with a lot of quality. Fratesi is way superior to Reindeers. But I know for the Milan fan, it's difficult to accept that. And by the way, Fratesi, guys, is scoring goals. He's getting assists. It's not about comparing the two players, but you know, it's like you want to. Why is Inter where it is? because they buy quality players. They spend the money. Who gives a fuck about debt? Who gives a shit about debt anymore? Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm never ever going to say I'm a proud Milanista because we're out of debt. That means nothing in football. That means fucking nothing. That's what I've learned in these past years. That who gives a fuck? It's not my money. There's a picture now that show that after Leao was subbed off, he went to argue with Pioli. Yeah, he looked pretty pissed off. Frattesi, Barella, and Akan into midfield. Just let that sink in for a minute. We have no chance with this team. I mean, it's a very good midfield. They also have Aslani, who's developing very well. They have Mkhitaryan, and very experienced with a lot of quality. It's a good midfield for sure. Leao had to do more today. Yeah, of course he had to do way more. We should have had Salah to cook Napoli today. Right? Salah makers, right? He had a great game less. We have to play back three. Maybe so. Leao doesn't track back and Terzo was forward. Yeah, we're just not in tune. Thoughts on the subs? On the subs, as far as the subs go, how many options do we have? The whole right wing is injured. Jovic is never going to be match fit. Okafor is another inexperienced guy. He's never been anything incredibly special. So, what are you going to get really from the subs we have? Um, Obviously, the injuries don't help for sure. Like if Cha was there, maybe Politano wouldn't have scored because Politano cooked Pellegrino easily, like a fried egg. So yeah, obviously injuries, but injuries are part of the game. Injuries are part of the game. So it is what it is. Last year team would close this easy, so don't have good defensive. Last year's team was not perfect. We had a really shitty bench last year, but the spirit of the team was much better. Much better. I'm not getting selling Theo and reinvesting. Man, I would never sell Theo in a million years, to be honest with you. But to each their own. Leo's not in good shape. We can't compare him with other world class. Now, that is something that needs to be said. There are form goes in cycles. There's downs and there's ups. Right now, Leo is clearly on a down, and that also needs to be said. Yeah, for sure. The subs weren't great. Ali Benacer Musa. I think you don't. If you have Benacer, you don't need Ali. I think it'll probably be Benacer Musa RLC. Yeah, Benacer Musa RLC. When everybody is fit, I think it's probably going to be Benacer Musa RLC. I think that is our best midfield because you don't need reindeers either if you have Benacer on the pitch. Benacer way more quality than reindeers, also much more complete as a player. So you need what we need is solid. Like it's defense. We need defensive. We need badasses. Musa for me is the best player. Is my best player today. He's for me is one of the best. I thought Giroud was the best player today, in my opinion. How about if Benacer is fit? How do you? Yeah, I think with Benacer, if looking at how Musa's performing right now, because Musa provides more a better balance of quality and quantity, and RLC is similar to Musa, and there's a little bit more balance between quantity and quality. You don't need reindeers because Benacer is going to do what reindeers does, but even better. And also Benacer is one of the best ball recovery players in the fucking league. Like I said, from Maldini sacked, those clowns really didn't and wouldn't know anything about football. Simple example, who were more impactful, getting compliment from Maldini or those clowns? Exactly, man. The day-to-day cannot be. You can't fuck with that. Randy is a street footballer where the games end 12 to no one gives a fuck about it. But you know what? That's a very good analogy. He is that kind of player. Yeah, you're 100% right. Leao went from beating two defenders, one to couldn't beat anyone. Yeah, right now Leao really poor. I think he's very confused right now. He probably knows that he needs to change his game, and he's right now probably in the process of fine tuning his game. If I want to be generous with him, and so it's going to take a little bit of time for him to get to be able to be effective. He needs to become effective. Leao could have assist only if reindeers in town knew how to finish. Pellegrini should have gotten more game time before this match to actually start this game. I mean, the thing is, you have Chow, who's fit and he's way more advanced. You have Kalulu, who's advanced and he's back from injury. Kiar where are you going to play him? Fratiggio would be like a new signing once he starts for Inter consistently. Inzaghi struggled with the integrating pair sometimes. Just look at Onana last year. Yeah, but also to be said that, yeah, I agree with that. But also to be said that, Çalhanoğlu, Barella, and Mkhitaryan are all they're all big players, so it's not like he's gonna go in there and take someone's position right away. Pioli needs to implement that tiki taka, bro. Pioli should be pushing his players to play create quick transitions. Yeah, the left it doesn't exist. What is both obsession with tiki taka? Football is more than tiki taka, bro. Surely you understand that. Not to mention, well, guys. I mean, you need to be able to build methodically. You need to be able to. If your game is just get the ball and run forward, like what the fuck? That is not being a complete footballer. You have to know how to keep position. You need to know how to dialogue. You need to do all of these things. Our right side today was doing that, and the right side it paid off. Our left side today was what were they doing? This soloist, like football is is a collective sport. It's not a unison sport. It's a collective sport. It's not a sport of soloists. It's the collective, uh, and you need to use the collective. Mbappe is a goal scorer, and he'll be a soloist, but Mbappe knows how to be also a collective player. If the strategy is when I say tiki taka, I mean keep possession, play the short game, slow down the game, one touch football, two touch football, simple football, not. Tiki taka doesn't mean just keep the ball for the sake of keeping the ball. It just means keep the ball because that's the best thing to do. Um, I say the word tiki taka for people just to make it more clear, but it's possession football. Like Leao does not know how to do it. How the fuck do you not know how to do possession football? How the fuck do you not know how to wait for overlaps, 1-2s, triangles? Like every time the ball touches Leao's feet, his touches are too big, first of all, and then he attacks space, and it's just him, and then you have to follow him, and you have to wait for him to give you the ball or something. It's like it's one dimensional. It is one dimensional. Look at Vicha today. Vicha is playing possession. He's coming in. He's doing everything. It's like that's how he needs to be. You can't just have one weapon in your arsenal. You have to be multidimensional. Now is one dimensional. He needs to change. Otherwise, he's not gonna become the player he wants to be. And if we just want to say, Lau is great no matter what, then he's never going to become the player he should be. When Benny comes back, we shouldn't go back to double pivot with Musa and put RLC, Tijani, and Pulisic in number 10. It depends who on the right is. Because I would do a 4-2-3-1, but I think Musa can kind of do what Salamakers was doing last year. I think you can put Musa in a more defensive wing kind of player. You still have Pulisic coming in from the middle. So basically exactly what we did last year, 4-2-3-1, but instead of Salamakers on the right, you put Musa on the right. And you have the same thing. The right balances out the left. Maybe that was better for Leao when that balance was there. I don't know. My God, Paul, man, bro, is it so hard to understand what I'm fucking saying? Like, I don't know. Whatever. How about this last 2 seasons? Milan had Maldini and Ibra the training grounds, overseeing things and making sure. Yeah, of course, Pete. Of course, this is easy to understand. How much is 1 + 1? 2. Yeah, Pete. Of course. Just because you're Milan, guys, if If I go to the training grounds and I put a Milan shirt, I'm not a fucking world class player all of a sudden with world class mentality. It doesn't work like that. It's the people there, the day-to-day people that are there with you. That's the difference. Those are the difference makers. Lord have mercy. Okafor looks good on the left, to be honest. He's like Lau with less pace, but more technical and integration. Well, um, I did like Okafor. I did like how Okafor was trying to attack his defender. It's kind of like what I want to see from Leao, but I think Leao would be better at it. I thought Leao did a decent. I mean, Okafor did a decent job coming in. I agree with Clint. The double pivot will look better when Benny comes back. Yeah, I think Benacer will bring more quality to the team for sure. This team was built for attacking, but defense win titles. I would have last team. Yeah, man, you cannot just be an attacking force. You need to. It's balance. It's about balance. These, you think Jerry and Moncada know this? They don't know this shit. You think Jerry knows this? Guys, if Jerry had his way, this team would be only strikers, right? The goalkeeper would be a fucking striker. Like, come on. Like football is 50% with the ball and 50% without the ball. So you have to treat both equally. Exactly. Why do we keep getting so many injuries? It's ridiculous now. It seems to be a problem every single year. Bro, but FFP only exists to control Milan, not Chelsea or Inter. That's why we need to get away from depth. If we change our shirt color to blue, maybe FFP won't bother us. Guys, FFP is a joke. Who gives a shit about FFP, man? But the fines are basically a wage of a. The fines are equivalent to the wages of a third choice bench player. Like, those fines are so stupid. They're a joke. The fines that FFP gives out are a joke. I don't know. I don't know how they make it work, but the issue with Milan, guys, is again that this is a club that was bought in order for Redbird to make money out of. The whole point of Redbird was not to buy Milan to make Milan great. It was to make Milan profitable. That's what they did. In order for Milan to be profitable, the accounts need to be clean, and you need to stay up there competitive, and you need to have a stadium, and then they'll sell, and then they'll make money, and then they'll do the same thing with another squad. That's what it's all about. Roy, so you agree that we upgraded this year finally? I mean, I think the bench has been upgraded as far as offensive output, but the whole team, no, I think it's downgraded quite a lot. Like, you cannot upgrade when you substitute Maldini, Massara, and Gazidis also, because that was another guy, and also Ibra there with these guys that, man, like these guys don't know shit, man. They don't know shit. Like, no way, no. The team did not upgrade. The team did not upgrade. The bench has upgraded because, guys, upgrading last year's bench is easy. You can fucking put anybody in, and there's an upgrade. Rebic just did not give a shit anymore. Origi completely shat the bed. CDK just no balls whatsoever. And it was them three players. Like, it's easy to substitute those three players. Paul, we upgraded the bench, not the first. Yeah, first 11 we did not upgrade it. I don't think it's upgraded. Maybe you can say, well, Pulisic. I don't know. Maybe Pulisic is doing well. I think Roman Rangers is Pioli's new lever. Krunic is Pioli's lever. RLC Musa Benacer only after we remove Mussolini as our physio. That's funny. Pioli don't play Power Rangers when RLC is back. Fans will cook him. Yeah, probably. We need to sell, man. I don't know if he can get any better. I don't know who he can. I think I'm going to say this, and I know I'm going to get a lot of slack because in a few weeks I'm going to regret. People are going to remind me that I said this. At this point, at this point, if a big offer comes in for Leao, I think you take it. And with that money, you have to buy top player. And you can't fucking get RLC, Reindeers, and Pulisic with that. No, you have to bring in top G's with that money. You have to bring at least two with the money of that you can get out of Leao. You can bring in three top players. You can bring in three top players. I mean, two for sure. Three if you're smart, but two for sure. Now the thing is, I'm going to regret this because I'm pretty sure that Leao is destined for greatness also. So I do think that we're just seeing a phase of his playing career right now that is a very it's a transitional phase of him transitioning into something else, into a new position, maybe a new style, and maybe we're seeing the effects of that. So I'm pretty sure Lau is going to end the season with a good number of goals and a good number of assists, regardless of how shitty he is playing right now. Give me someone who can take a free kick, for the love of God. In attack, whoever finishes best between Lau and Okafor, who do you think finishes best? Lau, I think, is going to finish best, in my opinion. Our biggest issue right now is that we cannot create from the back. This direct football isn't working. We need to invite pressure, and then create the space. I mean, that is my favorite kind of football. And yeah, Benacer is perfect for that. That is definitely true. The first half we played like a real team, probably the best 45 minutes we have played, in my opinion, this year. I would agree with that. I think it was one of the best displays. We looked great. From the first goal till the end of the first half, Milan looked fantastic. Like we looked like a fucking proper team, like a really good, solid team. It looked like Napoli had given up. It looked like Napoli had given up. So yeah, I agree. It was an incredible first half. Pioli's gone because he's lowering the value of algorithms investments, but players are certainly losing value of now. Yeah, guys, Pioli will be the first victim. Why spend 3 million for something that you already have at home? Simic. Oh, Pellegrino. Big offer has to be minimum 120. Minimum 120. Do you think Newcastle will still do business with us? I don't know. They're pissed off. They're fucking pissed off. I don't blame them. Giroud a MTV, dopo il primo gol di Napoli non sapevamo se dovevamo continuare ad attaccare o a difendere. Sono deluso. That's a huge. If that's exactly what he said, that is a bad. Okay, what did he say? I'll translate. So Giroud said on MTV, fucking MTV. I don't know what MTV is. Music TV. After the first goal that Napoli scored, we didn't know whether we were supposed to attack or defend. I'm very disappointed. That is a big, big criticism to the coach. Giroud with a very, very big criticism to the coach right there, guys. Very big criticism to the coach. How come Lyot hasn't joined us yet? Where is Kratos? Pioli already lost the dressing room. We already know that. Now, I did see some reporters talk about some issues with the dressing room, but Paul said that wasn't true. Oh, Milan TV. Milan TV. I get you. I get you. I get you. I get you. MTV, brah. MTV. Anyway, listen. It could have gone worse. It could have gone. It feels like a loss because we're winning 2-0. Obviously, when you're 2-0 up and then you can see two goals, obviously it feels like a bad day. But there are positives to extract from this game. The first half performance was very good. You got to give credit where credit is due. It was a very high level performance, and Giroud was his everything Giroud was doing was perfect. Musa really good job from Musa in the first half. Pulisic after his assist showed some really good stuff. So Rangers was average for me the whole game. But Musa and Pulisic, the two Americans, definitely showing some good stuff, showing some pride. And Calabria was really good too. And of course, Giroud for me, man of the match. Big disappointment is the big disappointment is Leao today for me, which makes it even worse. Calabria said, "Noi crediamo," after he made that statement. Roy wasn't referring to the team. Okay. Ole, hola, ba, ba, pra, ba. So let's look at the table. Let's look at the Serie A table. Let's see what the situation is. I do repeat this. I thought the game today was great game of football. Both teams respected the occasion. Both teams showed good extended periods of quality football, and that is what we want to see from the Serie A. We want to see quality football, and both teams today delivered on that. So good spot for Italian football, back and forth game, a lot of quality goals. Um, so that was definitely a positive from today, aside from the result. Let's check the Serie A. All right. So here we go. So game day 10 for Milan finishes with 22 points, third spot behind Juventus. Juventus has leapfrogged us with the two wins against us and against Verona. They're going to be second spot. Inter with the win against Roma, big game for them. Now, one thing that we want to look at, because this is usually the indicator of who's going to win the Scudetto, because every single year the two teams that concede the less are usually the teams that win the Scudetto. Right now, we're only in the 10th game, so this stat right now doesn't really mean much. But we're going to just look at it. If you look at it, it is Inter, the team that has conceded the least amount of goals, only 5 goals, and they are the team that has scored the most goals, 25 goals. Only one tie and one loss for Inter. So, yeah, Inter is first right now, deservedly so. Deservedly so. And then look at this. Juventus is the second team in Italy that has conceded the least amount of goals with only 6 goals conceded so far, and they scored 16. 16. Very interesting there. Very interesting. If these two stats are always the deciding stats, they are the ones. When defense wins championships, guys, is not something people just say. It is they say it because it is a fact. Milan is at 11. So in front of Milan, you have Atalanta and Bologna. Wow, that's crazy. And Monza. Monza has only conceded 9 goals. I think that's it. So Milan is probably fifth or sixth as far as goals. Goals 418. So two more than Juve. Napoli has scored 4 more. Inter has scored 7 more. Atalanta is behind. So it looks like Roma scored 20, Lazio 12. So Milan is in the top five when it comes to goals scored. Milan has lost 2 games, tied one. Okay, but this stat here, obviously, definitely influenced by the 5 goals from Inter all in one game, is a stat to look at. Out of all of this, guys, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate right now. I'm gonna get a lot of hate, and I don't care, but I'm gonna say it. For me, Juventus is the most inspiring team this season. I know people are going to be like, "What the fuck, Roy? You are a Juventino, aren't you, Roy? Huh? You're fucking a closet Juventino." Oh no, no, I'm saying that last year the team that the work that impressed me the most was Napoli's work. This year it's Juventus, and the reason why I say that, I know there's some caveats to this. It is because half the squad comes from the Primavera. And yesterday it was the Primavera players, Miretti, Gatti, and Cambiasso, that got that winning goal. And Milik, of course. But it was Miretti, Gatti, Cambiasso. All these. And I think that's really cool. I think that's really cool. Now, I know that Juventus is in this situation because they don't have Europe. They didn't have the European money. If they probably were in the Champions League, they would have bought some big players. But Juventus's method on how to grow players is great, because right now Juventus has grown 10, 12 players that are playing in Serie A that are fighting for a title. The way they do it is great. They send them out, bring them back in, then they give them their time, they test them out, they give them the time to see. The ones that make it stay, the ones that don't just get replaced by another Juventus. But they have so many, and the fact that right now they are top of the league like this is awesome. Chapeau. Now, of course, not having Europe is big. And I think Juventus is going to have a lot of advantages with this situation. It is so easy for Allegri to prepare the week. Allegri just needs to think about one game at a time. Milan, if you look, Milan, Napoli, Inter, they're thinking about Europe, Serie A, Europe, Serie A. It's a lot of, it's much more difficult. So I know why Juventus is in this situation. If Juventus wasn't in this situation, it'd be less. But yesterday, when I was looking at that formation again, I look at that bench. It was all Juventus Primavera players, and they're all players that are good. That are good. So for me, this season, the most inspiring team is Juve, because Juve this year is like a supernova, an exploding supernova, which created is on the verge of creating a lot of stars. I would respect Milan so much more if they did that. At least this management would. I would respect this management so much more if they did that. And I think this management does have the opportunity to do that because we're building some really good players. There has been a lot of focus on the youth development of Milan in these past years. Maldini was really big into it. Massara was really big in Gazidis. The mentality was build a really strong youth system, and we've seen Milan put a lot of effort into the youth system, and it's paying off. Right now, Milan is first in the Primavera title race. They have lost only one game against PSG, and Milan deserved to win that game. Right now, by the way, Camarda is on national duty, so that's why we're not seeing much of Camarda in the Primavera. He's with the national team. He did play against San Marino, I think, or some team like that. Some of the smaller teams, they won 5-0. Camarda did score. Right now, they are qualifying for the Euros. So right now, Italy under 17 is qualifying for the Euros, and Camarda is with the team right now. That's why he's not in the Primavera. Also, Liberali and Camarda, both two youngsters that were promoted to the Primavera, right now are with the U17 national team. So, the fact that Milan is doing this right now, hopefully that means that the future is going to be a red and black future, a Milan future, a Milan where the players that play Milan are homegrown, where they know what the spirit is. They've absorbed it their whole life. They know what it means to be a Milanista, and that is so important to have that homegrown, like it's built in your DNA, it's built in your system, what it means to be a Milan player. That is what Juve has right now with Juventus players. All these players that were born in Juve, that have gone through all the steps, and now they're in the first squad. I really hope Milan does the same. And I know I'm going to get a lot of slack because you're not allowed to compliment the work of other teams. I don't give a fuck, guys. I don't give a shit. You know what? I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want. How about that? How about that? 3 points behind Inter were very difficult first 10 games this year. Juve looked good last night. Yeah, they did look good. They looked good, yeah. I hate you, Roy. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the hate. Appreciate the hate. Napoli, guys, to me, Napoli has lost a step. I think not replacing Kim, not and then you lose Giuntoli and you lose Spalletti. Napoli has lost a step. They still have a lot of quality players, but I think they lost a step. Napoli had an opportunity to become the fucking best team in Europe, but they fucked it up. They completely fucked it up, and they've lost more than a step. Anyway, Fiorentina tomorrow plays, guys, and if Fiorentina wins, they go to 20 points, only 2 points behind us, 2 points in front of uh, of Napoli. So Fiorentina could be a dark horse that can surprise us. Who knows how long the Fiorentina rhythm can remain? So Lazio still has to play. They can go to 17 points and go into. Atalanta still needs to play. So Empoli still needs to play. Let's look at some of the stats. So the team that holds the ball the most, guys, check it out. It's Fiorentina. Fiorentina is the team that with the best possession stats. Napoli second, Monza third, Milan fourth. Well, at least Milan has made it in the top five. That is good that Milan has made it in the top five. Most saves, we don't really care about that. Most goals, Inter, Napoli, Roma, Fiorentina, Milan. Four. Milan in the top five too. That's good. We like that. Most assists, Milan in the top five. That's good. Inter first, Roma second. Most shots on goal. This is where Leao is not helping. Napoli first, Inter second, Juventus. Guys, Juventus. Juventus is third. Juventus is the third team in Italy with the most shots on goal. Playing football like that, how does that team have more shots on goal than we do? Playing that kind of football. Make that make sense. Don't care about that. Corner kicks, Napoli the most. Offsides, we don't care about that. Okay. Let's look at football players, individuals. Martinez with 11 goals, Osimhen with 6, Giroud 6, Berardi 5, Gonzalez 5. So Martinez looks like he is running away with it. The five Osimhen is 5 goals behind him. It looks like this could be Martinez's year. It's still early, but it's a pretty good lead. Assists, Thuram, guys. Look at that. Thuram with 5 assists. Thuram definitely showing some good stuff. He got the winner against Roma today. And Di Marco also, he got the winning assist today. Felipe Anderson, all right. More goals conceded, Ochoa. Most penalties, it is Giroud. 3 goals on penalties by Giroud. 3 by Chala Berardi. On goals, we don't care about this. Look at this. Player with the most yellow cards. Theo Hernandez. Salamakers, double yellows. It's funny. Nzola, player that has lost the most balls. Cristante, the player that has played the most. Almqvist, Pinamonti, whatever. These stats are BS. All right. So it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. Looks like Laert is not joining today, guys. So maybe he's going to do a post match tomorrow or whatnot. So anyway, it was an interesting game. It was a good game of football overall. Milan deserved to win on the first half, and Napoli deserved to come back in the second half. Maybe it is a fair result. The draw is a fair result in the end. I haven't seen the full game. If you want to be generous to both teams, I think it is a fair result. Anyway, guys, having said that, thank you for joining us today. Really appreciate you. Watch out for more live. Maybe Lart is doing a live tomorrow. We'll see. But as of today, that will be enough for today. Thank you, everybody. Make sure you click the like button on the way out. Forza Milan and Forza Musa and Pulisic. Forza Musa and Pulisic. Forza America. Let's go. Peace out, guys.